যদি আপনি এক্সেপশনাল আপনার দিমাগে ইউ লাইক আইনস্টাইন তেতিয়া বেলেগ কথা, you have a different expectation, it's a different matter. But once you give a test, please be ready to have bad marks. That is how we all perform in the test. We perform badly. At least in the first couple of tests, we do not perform very well. So when we do not perform very well, first thing is to not beat yourself. Tension lobo na lage. It's a mock. Jiman bhul koribo lage, mockot kori lobo lage. Tar pisot jate ami main exam or dina bhul besike nokoru. So when we give the test, number 1, beya hol, besi tension lobo na lage. Take out the answer sheet, the PDF. Then like I said, find out the topic jonto apni bhul korise. Jodi revise korise, revise kora topic to bhul hoise, ako hegita topic pahok. Jodi revise nokora topic bhul korise, tetia hole PDF or porai pohilok. And next, what you are going to do, you are going to reappear the test. Jun hokole amar logot offline loise, question paper to ghari leke jaoge. Then you reappear the test on your own will. Aru jodi apnaloke online appear kori ase amar logot, you tell us and we will reactivate the test and you give it again. You keep giving the test till you get all the answers right. Why? Because apni jeta MCQ format ot pohe, somewhere the answers get imprinted in our heads. You know, don't mistake it for mukhasta. We do not promote mukhasta in sandpaper. We do not like mukhasta. Even mains, maybe we are not making people give any fixed answers. They write their own, they break their head, write their own. Do as many mistakes as you want, but it has to come on your own head. So whenever you give the test, you keep giving the test till you get about 90% correct. 5 bar lagok, 7 bar lagok, di thakok, doesn't matter. Offline though, you have your papers. You can go home and you can do as much as you want. Kintu, like I said, all tests need to be timed. Jodi apni first test to offline dile 2 ghonta, online dile amar timer logwa ase 2 ghonta, doesn't matter. Kintu jodi apni second or third test to timer logai nokore, it is not going to be at the optimum level of efficiency that you want to be. So everything you do has to be timed, has to be 2 hours. 3 घंटे में एक पेपर सॉल्व करी कोनो फायदा नहीं, because that's not going to happen in the main exam. So whatever you do it timed, give it again and again and again till you get all the questions right in your own head. Our MCQ format at pohile, like I said, it gets right. So the same day, parile, give it multiple times. Don't waste 7-8 times, 7-8 days. Aji udim test, kali udim test. Don't waste like that, because you have to take forward your static as well. So understand how to utilize the test. Utilize the test properly, not to test yourself, but to gain the knowledge. And then combine it with current affairs on weekends and your static as conceptual, as I already told. And then I think we will have a good package of learning everything together. Okay? Kuch puchna hai? Kichu? You need to ask something? No? You can ask the no problem nahi. And online students, 49 of you. If you want to ask something, just type it off. I have my chat box in front of me. I'll look and tell you. If not, we'll move ahead. Okay. So what we are going to do in current affairs today, not keeping it very heavy. We are going to take 5 main topics, and aji loke by December 1st loke ki tat happening hoise we will read. Jodi tar upor kiba beleg changes ahe in days to come, weekend or ami add kore dim. And then 5, aji to 5 loisu. Next class we will take 10. Again next class we will take 10. We didn't want to keep it heavy because it's the first day. So ami aji 5ta major topic pohim, eta topic pohim MCQ korim, ako aru eta topic pohim MCQ korim, aru eta topic korim MCQ korim. Aru jun kita MCQ ami topic logot relate korisu, they are not directly derived from the information in the topic. We have given such MCQs juntut apni nijor knowledge to execute koribo lagibo, apply koribo lagibo. We will look how we go ahead. So the first topic that we are going to see is child marriage. बहुत हेरित আছে, काफी चर्चे में है. মাজতে আমাৰ बाल विवाह मुक्त अभियानो होल, হয় ne? So we know, everybody knows what is child marriage. Ma'am, please repeat strategy for January. Okay, we'll do it at the end. Can you please assign? Oh, we are not taking course related information right now. Current affairs or kiba hole hudi diyo, and then I'll repeat the strategy for January at the end. Okay. So the first topic that we are going to study is child marriage. What is child marriage? Obviously, what is the age of women? 18. And what is the age of men? 21. So jodi 18 years otke tolot ba 21 years otke tolot both ladies and gentlemen or ba swali ba lorar biya hoise, that's considered to be a child marriage, and it is a legal crime under statutory crime. Tar against a law ase. It's not like mukhere beya hoise boli koi dise. There are laws in place which says that child marriage is a crime, but that is not stopping that from happening. Child marriage to hoye ase. But last year or para, what happened that we had a crackdown in Assam about October, November 2023. I was in my service and I remember all these crackdowns happening and people crying and coming to office. Ki hobo. But you will be very surprised to know how common and relevant is child marriage, especially in rural areas. So now, what has happened recently, the petition filed by Society for Enlightenment and Voluntary Action, national level society, and they had asked for swift and comprehensive action from the side of Supreme Court because they did not feel enough action has already been taken by the government or the state or the central government. So Supreme Court of that, they had filed a petition, we need comprehensive guidelines for prohibition of child marriage, please do it. So Supreme Court, obviously being Supreme Court under D.Y. Chandrachud, Supreme Court came up and said these are the comprehensive guidelines that we are giving for banning or stopping or prohibition of child marriage. So status of child marriage in India, before going that, let us see. The Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Bihar, Jharkhand, Rajasthan, Telangana, Tripura and West Bengal have the highest prevalence of child marriage than national average. How to remember what not is in it? You see, there is no tribal state which has a higher prevalence of child marriage. That's a cue to remember. Generally, ami bhabu ki rural mane so-called backward societies must have higher prevalence, but when we see data, it's not like that. The higher prevalence is in terms of so-called higher developed states like Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Rajasthan, West Bengal, etc. So Assam, Bihar, Jharkhand, Tripura, egita ami monot koribo lagibo because the type of demography in the states are similar and there is a higher chance the question to eneke ahibo. Which of them, which of the states do not have a higher problem of child marriage like that? Ba ranking dibo pare, but yet ranking diya nasile, so I do not think that might be a question. So Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Bihar, Jharkhand, Rajasthan, Telangana, Tripura and West Bengal have a higher prevalence of child marriage. According to NCRB, number of cases registered under Prohibition of Child Marriage Act. We need to remember the act. Under this act, it is being called a crime. Okay. So under Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006, during the last 5 years have increased from 395 to 1050 in 2021. So we think as development comes, child marriage will go down, but ironically, child marriage is going up. So now what measures have already been taken place by the government, not what Supreme Court has told. What child marriage or against say already government also kiya se? We already have a Prohibition of Child Marriage Act PCMA 2006. We need to remember the year of it. It is Prevention of Child Marriage Act 2006. It is a new act in prevalence. Ami agote janu act to ase, but we don't give enough dhyan to it. Now we need to remember that it is PCMA 2006. It prohibits marriage of girls under 18, boys under 21. Section 16 of the Act authorizes state government to appoint child marriage prohibition officers, and Supreme Court has reiterated the same in the guidelines which have been recently given. So PCMA and 2006 or Section 16 or under it already koi se child marriage prohibition officers hobo lage in all states. So etu bostu e Supreme Court ako koise because although law asile execute iman hua nasile, so itia Supreme Court amar uporat impose korise ki you need impose mane ki as per guidelines that you need to appoint child marriage protection officers, and we need prohibition officers, and you need to do it as fast as possible. Second, what we have Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme. Obviously 2015 ote etu hoisile and implemented by Ministry of Women and Child Development. It aims to break gender stereotypes and challenges son-centric rituals. So Beti Bachao Beti Padhao is not an act juntu child marriage prohibit korbo hoise per se. What Beti Bachao Beti Padhao wants to do, it want to increase the status of girl children in the society. So there is a related question in MCQ coming up. Beti Bachao edu kino direct. This is a direct here. Amar PCMA 2006 juntu ase, that is a direct action against child marriage. But Beti Bachao Beti Padhao is not. Beti Bachao Beti Padhao is a indirect way. What it is trying to do, it is trying to improve the status of girl children in the society. Ar juntu son-centric ritual ase ki lora lage juntu hetu ritual ase, that needs to be pulled down, and the girl status or girl child status to jate improve hoy, that is what they want to do. The National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, NCPCR, it undertakes various activities with stakeholders such as representatives of child welfare committees, police, women and child development, blah blah blah. So what does NCPCR do? It takes care of all the stakeholders. It pulls together all the stakeholders together, and then they plan a developmental plan around girl children, also prohibition of child marriage. So this is a direct measure, enactment of Prohibition of Child Marriage Act, PCMA 2006. This is an indirect mode. This is again a direct mode. Next. Then we also have a child marriage national action plan. I mean, clean air, clean water, national action plan, for those we have studied. But we also have a national action plan to prevent child marriages. Juntu up till now itna dhyan mein nahi aaya tha, but now because the prevalence of child marriage, it's going up. Centers and state are doing crackdown. So it has become a very important national action plan in today's purview. So it is a comprehensive framework which aims at providing support to girls who are at risk of early marriage. It includes better data collection, awareness programs and stronger coordination between state and national government. So a action plan to a number one, obviously data collect korise. Number two, it is already doing work like creating awareness, coordinating people, but it is also doing a very, very important thing. And what is it? It is providing support to girls. Early marriage or risk of thaka women junbur ase, girls junbur ase, তেওঁলোকক দিছে support. Has it been given by any other act that we already studied? No. PCMA mana korise, korile jail mein dal do. Beti bachao beti padhao, women are important, girl children are important. Junto NCPCR it has a general framework of what to do, what not to do, all stakeholders coming together, and in one comes to national action plan. This is a peculiar thing about it. It is giving support. Agotia ke support is if someone is in risk and they are calling the people, the authorities of this, it is their legal obligation to help the women who are in risk of early marriage. Next, emergency outreach services. Government of India has introduced Childline with short code 1098, a 24/7 telephonic emergency services for children in crisis, including prevention of child marriages. So they can only call 1098 and tell je meri shaadi ho rahi hai, mujhe bacha lo, and it is their legal obligation to come and help people, help children who are in problem. And also a significant step towards eradicating child marriage and empowering this is Bal Vivah Mukt Bharat. This has come in November. This has come in November. News ot ahisile, Assam Tribune ot ahisile. Visibility block hoise niki. Okay, I will just stop it. So Bal Vivah Mukt Bharat is something that has come up in November, and Bal Vivah Mukt Bharatot we didn't do something very different. It is very similar to what already has been done. Amar NGO, I will talk about it. NGO bilake mili pelai, they have done awareness programs, they have done amar junto district administration logot mili pelai, they have done street shows, they have done quizzes, they have done awareness programs. just to have this thing out in the society that child marriage is a crime and that is not to be done. Okay, next, etu hol the most recent thing that has happened in November. The campaign is prioritizing 7 states: West Bengal, Bihar, Jharkhand, Rajasthan, Tripura, Assam and Andhra Pradesh. Yet eta state nai juntu also higher prevalence hoy. We don't have Telangana here. Okay, maybe 8 number asle negi. We don't have rankings of it, but they are not taking Telangana. But our National Crime Report Bureau under it, Telangana is also one of the highest kiba child marriage thaka jaga. But Bal Vivah Mukh Bharat is not taking Telangana. It is taking West Bengal, Bihar, Jharkhand, Rajasthan, Tripura, Assam and Andhra Pradesh that we already have studied. As I said, community engagement campaign will involve community mobilization, awareness, societal norms, etc. So jetia community awareness ba kiba ebur hoy tar logot awareness programs ba community engagement ba programs related to skit play, quiz, etc. ebur package dealot ahi jay. Jodi kiba beleg amar bostu thake, something very unique that they have done, hetu ami monot rakhile hol, baki bur it comes together. Obviously aru ki koribo teoloke awareness e felabo laibo, teoloke coordinate koribo laibo, they will have to make quizzes, they will have to do street plays, they will have to coordinate with district administration. You know, jeneke we studied about the National Action Plan, there was one very thing different about it, the early risk origin to asile support. That if we remember, there is a higher probability that that kind of question can be asked. General question is something that children nowadays know, aspirants are smart, they are studying, they are working hard. So hebor bostu pari jay, but kobar jodi ami eta bostu unique thaki jay, that we tend to forget. We cannot forget 1098. This kind of question APSC loves. Enuga kiba weird type of phone number, helpline number, and it is also we need to remember 1098 because now it's very important as well. Okay, so hebor bostu ami monot rakhibo laibo, kintu baki community awareness hok, society ko ki community coordination hok, society awareness hok, ebor ami monot na rakhile hobo. This is an understanding based thing. Okay, legal empowerment. The campaign will strengthen the legal framework of prevent and punish child marriage, including stricter enforcement of the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act. So obviously awareness ahile amar juntu Prevention of Child Marriage Act ase 2006, hetu under GG amar legal heri ase, hetu strengthen hoy, kunba holeo to aware hoi pla phone koribo agi ya child marriage hobo ulaise. So that is also a legal empowerment, and there will be a digital platform, a dedicated online portal which will enable citizens to report child marriage incidents and access information about legal remedies. This is the unique point about Bal Vivah Mukh Bharat. Not only they are going to do community awareness, not only they are going to do community coordination, legal awareness, legal enforcement, but they are going to have a dedicated digital platform. And this digital platform will be very useful when it comes to anonymous reporting, because anonymous recording, naam de pela report kora is going to create a lot. It does create a lot of ruckus. Society e beya pale ba tat goi pela bole gayab korile biya to huai na ene report ko. So there are a lot of things that happen online on field. So whenever there is a portal, it also gives the strength of anonymity, olapan courage didiye to the people who want to report. So this is the unique feature about Bal Vivah Mukh Bharat that we need to remember. So these kind of things can be asked for a question. Okay. Next. Also amar yat ki hol, amar yat what we have, hetu agote likhi disu je National Family Health Survey mote Assam has one of the highest rates of child marriage in the country, with 31.8% of women aged 20 to 24 reporting that they were married before the legal age of 18, and compared to the national average of 23%. Mane report hai korise, bosua nai. They told us that they were already married before 18 years of age. The national average, we do not expect our state to be performing that poorly, because we thought we are modern and we are so we don't have this, we don't have that, we don't have dowry, we don't have that much caste system. But child marriage or iman prevalence ase boli, thankfully amar last year hai amar we had this crackdown. When then we understood that data wise jodi ami sabo jao, we are actually performing very terrible when it comes to child marriage. Jod national average at koise 100 women er bhitor 23 joni he koise ki hoy mur 18 bosor agone biya hoise. Amar yat 100 jonir bhitorot 31.8 মানে 32 গৰাকীয়ে কৈছে কি হয় মই 18 years আগতে বিয়া হৈছিল, and that is a shocking number to deal with, but we have now brought that down. Statewide programs were organized by Just Right for Children. Etu eta NGO hoy. Also with Assam Center for Rural Development, this is also a non-profit. June ekeloge mili participation from 3,900 villages across 28 districts with events such as awareness drives, candlelight marches, road show, mobilizing support for Bal Vivah Mukt Bharat. So these two NGOs, there is a probability that they might not ask the name of NGOs, but we don't know. We are not taking the risk. So Just Right for Children aru Assam Center for Rural Development boli duta NGO mili pelai, they recently, I think last week ki hol niki, they recently had this whole event, candlelight march korile, jundu kore community awareness and this that korile in support of the Bal Vivah Mukt Bharat. Okay. Also, what has happened in Assam recently, the legal intervention by the Assam government has reduced child marriages in the state by 81%. According to a report prepared by India Child Protection. This is also an NGO, but government-backed NGO. So, a government-backed NGO to eta report ahisile, jot koise je Assam government ar legal intervention, mane junbur crackdown ami korilu, he crackdown to karne amar 81% of child marriage activity has reduced, which is a good news for us. But this has been given by India Child Protection. Amar government or paulwa report kintu no hoy. Okay, so that we need to remember. Jodi ami kobade to kotu koru agot goi main sot yat no hoy, I do not think that they will ask you je how much percentage of reduction hoise. I don't think they will ask you that. But context or kind we have given you that information. Agot goi when you write in mains, this kind of quotation will have to be associated with the name of the organization which is giving you the report. Khali 81% reduction boli koi dile, it will be incomplete because without knowing the report, the answer will not be sufficient. That's all. The data in report which was collected by National Crime Record Bureau has also from 1132 villages across 20 districts in Assam with a total population of 21 lakh and child population of 8 lakh clearly show that owing to the crackdown on child marriage by Assam government, the state has witnessed complete eradication of child marriage in 30% of its villages and 40% have reported significant decline in one rampant. Okay. So this is also something that is derived by National Crime Report Bureau. Je koa goise 1132 villager 1132 villager 20 across 20 districts. Teolukor tat report kora goise je 30% of the villages are child marriage band hoi gol, zero, and baki bilakot significant reduction hoise. Okay, so this is what our crackdown has resulted in. Okay, now we'll come to the MCQ part. The online students also answer. Which of the following state isn't covered in the first stage of Bal Vivah Mukt Bharat? Okay, Sikkim. 111. Okay, yes, right, good. How do we remember it? It's a tribal state which is not a area jot higher prevalence hoise. Here we do not bring to, like I said, mukhasta koribo nalage. Here we will easily be able to understand. Jodi etu Sikkim nohoy pelai kiba holeten MP holeten tetia kintu ami olop monot koribo lagibo. Okay, so we will have to make a sort of pattern where we remember, because child marriage upon question ahibo, there is a 80% chance je child marriage upon question ahibo. Even in test series will give you question on child marriage, because jiman amar performance of bahut lot korise, mane bahut bhal ami perform korisu, nationally amar model to lobo lage boli koa goise. So when that kind of things happens and that kind of activity by government is praised on a national level, there is a very high chance that tar related question ahibo. Like we kept saying last year, khel maharan ahibo ahile, bihu ahibo ahile, tar agor ba okhom mala ahibo ahile. So this kind of question jot okhom mane amar Assam government activity to dhorok praise hoise ba amar model to kobat replicate korbo boli koise, so that becomes a very important question. So yes, correct answer is Sikkim, and ami hetu monot nokorileo hobo when it comes to question like that, but jetia MP ba Delhi boli koi die tetia amar mind to olop confuse hobo pare, but we will have to make a way so that we understand the east Bihar, Assam aru heri ase, Tripura ase, West Bengal ase, similar demography. Efale Rajasthan okole ase, tolor Andhra Pradesh, Telangana ase. Remember it that way. Next to key, which of the following scheme is a indirect way of combating child marriage? Beti bachao, beti padhao. Okay. So we understood that because we went inside the details of beti bachao, beti padhao. Okay, Rishika, Chitrali, Ankita, yes, you are right. Kankana, you are right. Daisy, right. Beti bachao, beti padhao. Sikkim, okay, yes, right. So these are the ways in which question will be asked. Okay, enuka nohoy ki etu to directly verbatim to koto nasile no, directly to moi koto likhi dia nai apnalokor tat ba apuni kono paper to napai ki this is an indirect way of attacking child marriage. You will not get that. This is what? This is execution of your knowledge. যে ডিরেক্ট বস্তু নাহিব পারে, বাট হে ডিরেক্ট বস্তু ইনডিরেক্ট বস্তুটো পঢ়ি পেলে আমি কোৱেশ্চনটোত কেনেকে এপ্লাই কৰো। এটো যদি উল্টাকে কিবা বেলেগ এটা হুদিলে হেতেন কি which of it provides which of it provides support to women in early risk of marriage, এটা কি হলো তো what would have been the question jodi question to hole then which of it provide support, direct support, which of it provide, which of it or which of it will be the direct key fastest way of mane seeking help when it comes to child marriage? 1098. In fact, that is also the support given to women who are in early risk of marriage. Question twisted, but option same. C, right? C. Call helpline, exactly. So this is the most easiest way. So tenukwa type ore we will have to apply our brain at certain question. hobo pare ki directly to nahe tate to likha nahi no fastest way of this, but hoy ki logic kya batata hai, obviously this is a legal way, hum court jayenge, jail jayenge, bahut time lagi jabo. Beti bachao beti padhao to more awareness and other centric, but when it comes to child helpline phone kar do, obviously they will come and help you. And Bal Vivah Mukh Bharat is very similar to Beti Bachao Beti Padhao, but concentrated on prevention of child marriage. Okay, understood? Kiba hudibo? Mujhe nahi lagta ho. Kiba hudibo? Students online answer bo thike diye se rise. Kiba hudibo? Ma'am, we should also read POCSO. You can read POCSO. You can read that if you want to, but that POCSO is actually multidimensional. POCSO is not only about child marriage. POCSO is about all the crime related to children or minor. So if you want to read POCSO, you can read POCSO, but when it comes to child marriage, it can be associated angle, but there are more laws which are directly connected to child marriage, and hence we are looking at the laws which are directly connected to child marriage. Okay, Himanshu? Nijut Moina can be an indirect way. Yes, Nijut Moina can be an indirect way. It is the same way as Beti Bachao Beti Padhao. Jodi teolokor tat ahe nuka one of the option if it is given, yes, why it is giving empowerment to children, mane women, girl children. So Nijut Moina can yes also be an indirect way of helping child marriage. Eneke aro bostu ase Sukanya Samriddhi, jeneke amar juntu heri ase, juntu amar girl children or juntu amar account khule, all that, so that is also an indirect way. That all comes under Beti Bachao. Obviously Sukanya Samriddhi comes under Beti Bachao, but Nijut Moina doesn't. Ma'am, we are starting off with topics which are seemingly very important when it comes to APSC. Be ready for any question. Ar jehetu APSC also knows we know na ebuto ahiboi, we know, so they are going to go a little bit deeper when it comes to this kind of questions. So we also need to go a little bit deeper when it comes to this kind of question. Then Assam movement, we need to go in little bit deeper. Digholi Pukhuri, we need to go in little bit deeper. Okay, so ene kiba fleeting bostu hole problem nai, kintu junbur dangor issue hol hebilakok ami olop bhalke sabo lagibo, because sobe hetu kotha bhalke pohibo. That is a compulsory. And like I said, now APSC has become very smart, so they know aspirants are smart, they have to be smarter. So they are going to ask you smarter questions. Okay. So, classical language status for Assamese, the Union Cabinet has approved to confer the status of classical language to Assamese, Bengali, Marathi, Pali and Prakrit language. The classical languages serve as custodian of Bharat's profound and ancient cultural history, embodying the essence. Okay, understood. Je amar culture or testimony hoy, ami kiman rich asilu, ki asilu, amar language hetu bostu reflect kore. The inclusion of languages as classical language will create significant employment opportunities, particularly in academic and research fields. Additionally, the preservation, documentation, digitization of ancient texts of these languages will generate jobs in archiving, translation, publishing, etc. Because we have a trend, amar nizor eta, this is global, call it globalization, call it westernization, call it anything, but we tend to go towards the English part. I am speaking half in English, half in Assamese. So what happens what is happening, that we are moving away from our culture. That is understood. Ar hetu ami jimanu hide korbo try nokoru kiyo, but that is a evident fact. So jetia amar nizor native language bilako classical buli declare kora hoy, there is an expectation যে এটা status বা এটা honor যদি কোনবা এটা ভাষাক দি দিয়া যায়, the society will also try to go a little bit towards that language. And তেতিয়া কি হবো, আমাৰ যোনবোৰ কিতাপ পুৰণি কিতাপ বা academic research or something, তাত এটা boom আহিব বুলি expectation হৈছে. Also আমাৰ যোনবোৰ ancient text আছে, যোনবিলাকৰ ধৰা preservation ভালকে হোৱা নাই, it is just lying in some museum or something, তাহাঁতৰ archiving, preservation, deciphering, তেওঁলোকৰ meaning সিনিং বিলাকতো মানুহ involve হৈ পেলাই আৰু employment generation হ'ব বুলি expectation ৰাখা গৈছে. Okay, next. So ইয়াৰ আগতেও এনেকুৱা নহয় কি we are the first ones. Obviously আমাৰ আগত কাক কাক দিছে, Tamil, Sanskrit, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam and Odia. So it is said that Odia, Bengali, Assamese are of the same family, but Odia amat ke agot, they got the status of classical language, and Assamese and Bengali have gotten a little bit later now. Okay? Aru monoto heneke rakhibo lagibo. Je Tamil, Sanskrit, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, all of them are languages of South India. Which is the odd one out? Odia. So Odia, although it's the same, it sounds very similar to our language. Apni Odia mane kotha kole bujhiye pabo. Bengali is bahut similar. So although we belong to the same family of at least phonetics, tothapi Odia amat ke agot paise. Aru Tamil, Sanskrit, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam eta family re mana jay. So they are considered to be the older ones who have been notified, and Odia is the newer one. Now, what is a classical language? Yar upor ahibo pare boli ami expectation rakhisu. So in 2004, the government of India for the first time created a category of languages known as classical languages. Linguistic experts were constituted under Ministry of Culture. So kune declare kore the theory classical language thing, Ministry of Culture. So ami etu to baru logically we can derive that it has come from Ministry of Culture. But at that time ami kiba kibi paijam, Niti Aayog di dibo, kiba di dibo. So we might have a tendency ki acha Niti Aayog nahi by chance. Are you thinking from the point of view of think tank? So itna dimag nahi lagana hai. It's obviously Ministry of Culture. Sahitya Academy kore agency kun hoy Sahitya Academy, and it was first started in 2004 to examine the proposed languages for the status of classical language. So yaha pa ami derive ki korilu 2004 it started Ministry of Culture aru two school organization kore Sahitya Academy. Okay, so that we need to remember. Next, 2005 বা 2004 or jungita criteria asile hegita olop pisole change hol, keneke change hol hetu moi kom. The high antiquity mane ancientness of its early text history over a period of 1500 to 2000 years তাৰ মানে আমাৰ যোনবোৰ আমাৰ ল্যাঙ্গুৱেজৰ not necessarily কি ইতিয়া যেনুকা দেখা হয় হেনুকা নহয় but at least identifiable version eta thakibo lagibo in any text which is 1500 to 2000 years old amar jonto itia okhomia hoy that is modern okhomia doesn't necessarily mean enukwae je okhomia asle it is not like that but okhomia nisna first identified version to 1500 or 2000 years or agot thakibo lagibo a body of ancient literature text which is considered a valuable heritage by generation of speakers tar mane society hetu refer koribo lagibo jehetu amar okhomia language one of the oldest mane text that we have kobadle museum at pori ase ami gom na pao nahi pata what is it that is not going to work so that body of text is also to be revered important from the speakers who are going to speak the language or who are speaking the language at the current moment. Next, the literary tradition be original and not borrowed from another speech community, which was later revoked. Okay, we will look at it. Tar mane original language hobo laibo. Tar beleg language logot kuno derivation by relationship thakibo nuare. But later it was scrapped down because it became very difficult to understand kuntu original, kuntu kapa derive hoise, ki no hoise. Hunat bohu similar. Like I said, they belong to the same family. So later, a point to asile ki it has to be original and not borrowed from another speech community. He bostu to scrap off kori dile because it became very difficult to understand je kuntu original or kuntu derived. The classical language and literature have to be distinct from modern. There may also be a discontinuity between the classical language and its later form. So etu problem nohoy jodi bole eta format version to soli asile majot naikia ako notun formatot ahise. If it looks similar and can be identified as the same language, then it is considered to be a eligibility for a language to be called a classical language. So what we have to remember, 1500 that it has to have its earliest record of 1500 and also it has to be considered valuable heritage by generation of speakers and etu thake most probably nahe itia jodi enuka question ahe ki which of the criteria are to be taken so this will not come but the classical language and literature been distinct from modern and they can also be a discontinuity so there can be 10 questions from this which of the criteria do not exist anymore this one borrowed from another speech community borrowed boli hobdo to monot rakhile hol borrowed from another speech community doesn't exist anymore a to tweak kori dibo pare 2000 to 2500 years kori dibo pare ami confuse hobo paro but we have to remember that oru kobo paro ki which is considered to be a valuable heritage by any speaker enuka kori dibo pare any speaker korilo again it's wrong it's not by any speaker it is about a generation of the same language speaker so 10 questions can be come out of it so this part becomes extremely important. Next, let us look at a little bit about history of Assamese language. So Assamese, the official language, has its root in Sanskrit. Is it already a classical language? Yes. So it is already a classical language. With its development tracing back to 7th century, its direct ancestor, however, is Magadhi Upper Brahmasa. History poise. What is Upper Brahmasa? Online, offline? What is Upper Brahmasa? Ancient India, sir. I'll not say. Go home, research. What is Upper Brahmasa? Vedic age. Vedic age no, Vedic age later. Magad Maurya age. Okay. Upper Brahmasa is actually no, I will not say. You will have to research. You will have to find out on your own. It is something that you speak. It's a form of a dialect. So Upper Brahmasa is junto commoner bilake kwa language. Common tetia dinot eneka asle no high class pali koi normal manue parakrit koi. So one of that mixed normal manue kwa junto language asle it is also Upper Brahmasa. So Magadhi Upper Brahmasa is the root language of Assamese. Okay. Aru Magadhi Upper Brahmasa kwa kot goisle Magad region obviously. Where is Magad region? Bihar, UP. Okay. Lower level language. Yes, right. Script dialect. Yes, correct. Nilutpa also correct. Rajkot, M. Rajkot also correct. So, Magadhi Upper Brahmasa is the language which is being spoken in Magad. So, Magadhi Upper Brahmasar pora ki hol eastor phale Prachya Upper Brahmasa boli eta language transfer hol. Transfer hol mane ki kote kote holoni hoi gol aru. So, it became Prachya Upper Brahmasa. Aru ei Prachya Upper Brahmasar pora ultimately Assamese ahile. So, three things we need to remember. Root language, Magadhi Upper Brahmasa. No, root language first to Sanskrit. Then Magadhi Upper Brahmasa. Magadhi Upper Brahmasa pahile Prachya Upper Brahmasa. Tar the Prachya Upper Brahmasa jire east ole goi thakile it formed the Assamese that we know today. Okay. The earliest mention of Assamese can be found in Katha Guru Charit. And earliest recorded mention of Assamese, as we know today, boli nohoy aru, as kiba boli korobo. In the form most similar to modern Assamese. Most similar to modern Assamese is Katha Guru Charit. And your source to ki hoy? Press Information Bureau. So government নিজে declare কৰি থৈছে যে Katha Guru Charit is the book jonto most common most similar to the modern Assamese language jonto mention kora goise, that is Katha Guru Charit. And the manuscript of this book was obtained by Shri Chaturbhuja Mishra. I don't think that will come. Hottradhikar of Borpeta Hotra. But for the information didisu, it contains 150 folios written on Hasipat. Hasipat 150 kon Hasipat bind kori pelai Katha Guru Charit likhise, and each folio measuring 6.5 inches to 18 inches and bearing an average of 17 lines per page. Aru dutaman kotha PIB tasile. I'll tell you that it has the information of all the Vaishnav gurus that have come before the one who have written, or who has written, no one knows. It is anonymous. Okay. So, it is a biography all the Vaishnavite gurus that we have in Assamese society. Hekane naam to ki Katha Guru Charit. Hone Charit boli kole Charitra depict kora jumur kitab. So Katha Guru Charit is Guru bikhoye likha, and all the gurus who were there in Vaishnavite society at that time,